Greetings, everyone. I am Sacred Cynic, and this is the start of what I hope to be a successful attempt to, you might say, reconnect in the digital social world. Things about me. I'm very inexperienced at doing this. I have numerous challenges. I am both ADHD and on the spectrum, which makes life interesting. I tend to be something of an intellectual. I prefer to think and ponder and debate rather than go out, party, drink, things like that. That being said, I'm not above doing things like that from time to time. I don't do that very often. The other thing to know is I tend to be in a more or less, not permanent, but semi-permanent state of what you might say depression and or negativity. And that is not popular with most people, and I'm aware of that. I'm aware that the majority of people like to be around someone that is positive, energized, very go-getter-ish, outgoing. They like people that speak positively and think positively and just in general make people feel good about themselves. In a lot of ways, I'm not that person. I don't set out to say things that are rude or unkind, but it just kind of happens. I noticed throughout life I have this amazing knack of being able to somehow accidentally offend or insult people. And it's made me instinctively be very cautious about what I say or do. Being in this state, I tend to see things through a more pessimistic frame of mind. And generally, I just generally have issues interacting with the rest of the world. It would take extremely long to explain, so I'm not going to try to bore anyone initially with that. But anyone that follows me and reads, watches what I say and do and post, will probably eventually put it together. I hope this will be successful. I have tried this a few times now, and with no success. It's hard for me to stay focused on the task. The physical task of creating, speaking, recording, posting, editing, whatnot. My brain is often in a constant flux battle with itself. Again, that's information that people who follow will eventually understand. I'm not going to make this too long. I guess you might say that, well, anyways, this is my first video, and as you can see, it's hard for me to speak to people coherently because my brain wants to jump all over the place, and it's hard for me to maintain a sense of thought oftentimes. So sometimes my thoughts jump back and forth, and I have time putting the correct words in the way I want them fluently, like other people. which really sucks when trying to communicate with people, because you end up oftentimes appearing to be something that you're not. But I'll just keep this short and sweet. Kind of stuff you'll find: poetry, inner musings, some funny stuff here and there. I hope to draw an interest somehow with some crowd. I wish I could tell you the purpose of this channel. I really don't know. I guess the main purpose is something you might say rather personal, possibly selfish. I don't want to die unknown. And I say it might be selfish because in truth, there's really nothing wrong with being a simple person, living a simple life, and passing away low-key with little or no fanfare. But for me, I just have some drive just before I die to make some proof of my existence. I lived, I worked, I thought, I breathed, I loved, I hated. Went here, went there. Eat, slept, ate, shit, fucked, and died. Not necessarily in that order, except maybe the last one. The others would be kind of hard to do after that last one. But I won't keep going. I hope this works. Hopefully we'll see more comments and people in the future. So, I appreciate any comments, thoughts, and or subscriptions, likes, so forth. Godspeed, and I hope this works. Have a good night. Bye.